Well, hello there. Welcome once more to Quanchua's Kitchen. And if this is your first time stopping by, I want to say a very warm akwaaba to you. Today I'm sharing with you how to make shrimp cauliflower fried rice. I really hope you enjoy this recipe. This is a very low carb one, and those of you who are trying to find low carb recipes, I hope it is helpful to you. So we start off by rising our cauliflower. So we have 2 heads of cauliflower, and I am going to cut them up. But first I remove the leaves and the stems as much as I can. And what we really want is the florets, but we could add a little bit of the stem to it if you know, like I'm doing right now. Rice cauliflower or cauliflower rice is so expensive when you try to buy it from your grocery store. So if you can do this on your own at home, why don't you just try it this way? It's less expensive. It's not so hard to do. So I wonder why they want you to pay so much money to get it. You could use your grater to grate if you don't have a food processor. But I'm going to use my food processor for this. So I'm going to do them in bits. And you put a little bit in your food processor, pulse it. You're going to use the pulse function on your food processor throughout. So you keep pulsing until all the big pieces are broken up. Pour into a bowl and continue the process until you're done ricing everything. And so this is how it's looking like right now. Perfect. Here are the ingredients you will use. I have some grated ginger, eggs, 1 shrimp tablet, some carrots, bell peppers of different colors, some garden peas, and this was frozen, your rice cauliflower, some shrimp, this is about 1.5 pounds, scallions, and a little olive oil. That is all you need to make this amazing, simple recipe. To start, I have my stir fry pan on the fire. I add about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of olive oil in my pan. And when it's hot, I added my shrimp. So these are peeled. I peeled them myself. It was deheaded but not peeled. So I just peeled them myself. They are not deveined, but I don't mind having it this way. If you want yours peeled and deveined, you could go ahead and get one or devein it yourself. And now I've added some salt. It's about 1/2 teaspoon, and it's always going to be according to your taste. So I'm going to let my shrimp cook, which took about 5 minutes. And now, as you can see, it's all like orange in color now, and that is how your shrimp look when it's perfectly cooked. And now I'm going to add a little bit more oil because I want to scramble my eggs. So I broke the 2 eggs, beat them, and now I've poured in here, and I am going to let it scramble. Or more like I'm going to scramble them. Yes. So here we go. I let it settle a little bit. It was like cooking on the bottom, and now I can continue to stir and just mix it all up with the shrimp because now I have it in the size that I desire. And now I'm going to make more room and cook my ginger. I love ginger. If you don't like ginger, I know a few people don't like, some people I should say don't like ginger. So if you don't like the taste or smell of ginger, you don't need to add this. But I love ginger, so I had to put that in. And that is about 2 tablespoons almost of grated ginger that I have in here. And now I'm going to just mix everything together and add my bell peppers at this point. Yeah, red, gold, green for Ghana. Yay. So now I'm going to just stir so my peppers are a little bit cooked before we add our next vegetable. So I made this recipe. The first time I made my cauliflower fried rice was somewhere in the winter, and it was good. We loved it. It's a good meal when you meal prepping. Like I meal prep all the time, but if you're meal prepping for health reasons, you could just make this ahead of time. It stores perfectly in the fridge, and then you can be just picking them out and warming as you go. So I added my Maggie tablet at this point, and that is just a stock cube. So if you don't have Maggie but you have a favorite seasoning cube, you could just use that or totally omit it. And I'm going to give it a stir and let this cook for about 2 minutes. And then I'll add my carrots. I think I'm going to add my peas first. Yes, sorry. So here we go. We have our garden peas in here. And this time I did not make pre-cook it in the microwave, because I think by the time the cauliflower is cooked, it will have been cooked too. And now I added my carrots. And this I use the julienne part of my mandolin slicer, you know, the little grater that can help you julienne your vegetables. That's what I use to get the carrots to look like this. And you could cut it up any way you want anyway. So I'm going to give this a little stir, let the flavors incorporate, absorb. And now we add our rice, our cauliflower. So this is the different thing from making your regular fried rice. And look at how beautiful the colors are. So beautiful. I just can't get over this anytime I make it. I mean, if healthy could be this beautiful and delicious, then sign me on, because you know aduane ped there, and it's so hard, so hard to be on a diet, but this is delicious, and I know you will love it when you try it. So I'm just going to keep stirring until everything is well mixed up and incorporated, and a beautiful color will be achieved. Just look. Beautiful. You could have this. I'm having this as a whole meal, and that's the intention, that this will be your whole meal if you are trying to go keto or low carb. But if you also want to have it as a side vegetable, your side, you know, it's perfect. You could have a little rice or whatever you want with this, and it's still gonna be good. It's delicious. We love it. My husband eats this. I meal prep and he takes this to work, so you know it's good. No fuss. And now I'm going to cover it just for about 3 minutes for the steam to cook the cauliflower through. I could have steamed it in the microwave or something before I add it, but this is perfect. So 3 minutes later, just look. It has softened up. It is fluffy and perfect. It is all done. Now I'm just going to add my scallions, and our meal is made. So I know you will love this, and I really hope you try this. There we go. So here are our scallions, and I always like to put my onions in my sauteed or stir fries the very last, because I just love that aroma. I keep saying it. Once you cover it and let it sit for a while, when you open it again, the smell from the fresh onions or scallions, it's just amazing. So this is cooked. I've turned off the fire at this point, and I'm just playing with it, looking at the beauty of the colors. And now it's time to have some dinner. This was actually our dinner, and just look, even the plate is saying yum. The plate is on it to have this food sit on it. Just look. Beautiful. I really hope you give this a try. So I hope that I'll be able to bring more of such great recipes to you. Delicious, beautiful, and healthy meals. So together we can remain healthy or get healthy and attain our body goals. If you are able to get on my Instagram account, kindly look at my photos, look through my photos and my highlights especially. And if there is anything that I've made in the past that you would want me to make a recipe video with, I would be happy to do that, because that's why I created this channel anyway. Kindly share this video if you are in any weight loss group, keto group, or low carb, whatever group you have that is a food group. Could you kindly share so your friends and group members will benefit? And if you have not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing. There's gonna be more of such great meals coming up. And until I come your way next time with something delicious, be loving, be kind, be happy.